Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Update on the miter saw bench. I have both benches framed and the tops cut. There's the second one there. And I want to I'm securing the top to the frame, and I just have these like L brackets, and I had some existing hardware I found. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, they recommend like a flathead, number 6, I think it was saying on the package here. I'm not too keen on those. It says here somewhere what it recommends. Number 6 3/4 inch flatheads. But I've just been using some elbow grease. Got it here somewhere. I've got a socket wrench. It's the bottom ones. It's kind of difficult on the side to ratchet those in. Well, to drill the hole, because the chuck's larger than the hole on the bracket is too close. So when you drill the hole, it actually sort of goes in at an angle. So it's sort of skewed a little bit. I think that's enough. I was going to go overboard, and I've got, let's see, 6 of them. I was going to put another one on the ends, but initially I was going to try to do this from underneath. I had it sitting upright, like this one here. But for those of you who are getting older, I sort of I was comparing it to like if you try to do yourself plumbing, actually at any age, just getting underneath the sink. But as you can imagine, getting underneath here and then trying to drill from underneath, then it dawned on me, the 3/4 inch plywood laminated was kind of heavy, and I'm like, this is going to be heavy to tip over. But actually the legs sort of give you a little bit of leverage as you tilt it over. So initially I just had it tilted, and then it rested on the bottom run there on that second bench. And then I said, hey, let me just, because I've got the clamps there to keep the top on when I tipped it over. And then it just dawned on me I could put the blocks, the scrap that I have underneath, so it doesn't rest on those clamps. So yeah, I just have to tip this over and put it back upright, do the same thing on this one, and then because the floor is uneven, I'm kind of wondering how I go about. I have to keep this away from the wall. I think I have to level each bench and then cut the 2x4s that are going to connect the two. And then when I go to push it back up against the foundation and the floor is uneven, readjust. But I'm wondering how I'm going to twist those 2x4s, but I guess I put 3 screws in each end, connecting the 2 benches. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I got the 2 benches. It's, just about there. Just have to put the 2, well, connect the top on the second one, put the 2x4s connecting the 2 benches at the right height. I have this piece here of laminated 3/4 inch, and just measure the right height for the miter saw, and have a nice bench set up for doing cuts. I have a project I want to do, is make railings on steps. I've got all the material. I just need to start cutting and painting and gluing stuff together. But yeah, nice bench setup, at least, for not only a miter saw, but many other projects. So I'll update you when I have the two benches connected and the miter saw installed. I didn't think about this, but it makes sense to bolt the miter saw to its table, so if something gets bound up, you don't have the miter saw jumping. So I have to do that too. So then I can make my cuts at waist height instead of on the floor. Also, I was thinking, because I just have the table for this, there's plenty of room underneath for a shop vac. So this bag, for some reason, it says Delta, but it's really not catching the dust. It's not going in the bag. But to set up the shop vac, I have to get the an elbow, I guess, on that. And that way I could have the bench as close to the foundation as I can. And make it a lot easier to use this miter saw. So thanks for watching. Okay, so I finally completed the miter saw workbench here. I just joined these two together. And I thought it was going to be difficult to move these against the wall. I thought they would rack, but the 2x4s holding the two benches together pretty strong. So I just this, I don't know, I think it's just about right. It's surprisingly, it's flush. Got the height right. I left more space than the website that I was following. Didn't want this to be completely tied in. Got area there, enough room there to clean out sawdust, I guess. But yeah, this is the leftover. I've got two pieces of this. I was thinking of putting one below, but I can put the shop vac underneath, have it connected to the miter saw. Really doesn't put a lot in the bag that comes with it, so I really need a vacuum on that to get the sawdust out. And I just need to go underneath there. It was bare. I put brackets underneath, and the only thing I could think of is putting the brackets on this part here from underneath instead of doing it beforehand. I got the 2x4s at the right height, and then I had to get underneath there, and it's difficult. It's like when you do work plumbing underneath the sink. It's an awkward position. So I just have to, level it. And what do we got here for level? So not that bad right now. So figure out how to adjust all these feet so everything's level. Yeah, finally completed this. So it's a nice work area, and I've already started to fill in it with stuff. So my next project is to replace the hand railing, wooden hand railing. So got a nice long surface here to cut them to fit the angle of the stairs, and paint all the spindles. So I think I might just use the old ones. I threw a couple out, they've fallen off, but I should probably just sand them and use them. They're hard wood. And put an oil-based paint on them. But yeah, I had this on the floor forever, and now I can make my cuts at waist height. So yeah, put some more plywood underneath so I have more storage area, and just do some leveling. So I just did a little at a time whenever I felt up to it, and felt motivated to get this project finally done because I have to work on these railings. So I hope you liked this video, found it interesting, and feel free to like, subscribe, and or comment, and thanks for watching. This is a miter saw workbench, or two workbenches that is attached by the miter saw area. Four and 5/8 deep. Thanks for watching.